Nitty, D-City, straight gritty, no pity. Let me just get this through these thick females' head. I don't smoke rocks, so I can do this non-stop. Yay, yay. Time to get this cream, baby. Time to count this.
What you put out on your channel, basically it does become your brand on social media, and that's what you're building, and that's what your reputation is based on.
Thank you, I think.
So, from strictly, like, I'm looking at it from a business point of view, that's what it is. From a, like, I mean, I don't want to get into a whole socio-economic, that type of impact, because I have a little bit, and plus, Bubbles hasn't finished bitching.
Yeah, I still have one person.
And she'll beat me afterwards if I do this.
No, you can take your time. I mean, we still have 30 more minutes before we have to go, but you know.
Yeah, I think you better move on then if we only have 30 minutes.
You know, so I did my best. It is what it is. Lost some friendships along the way. Which, you know, it is what it is, but Lord have mercy. Mr. Bubbles, do you want to start with the next person?
No, I'll let you. You know me, I just chime in when I have something to say.
Okay. SG, I'm gonna start calling you Liar Girl 2019. You won't shut your fucking mouth. What is wrong with you? You're going through radiation and you're the most bitter bitch out of all of us. You are hateful and you can't get the fuck out of the past. Move out of the past and move on. To bring up my husband cheating on me that one time is pretty fucking ridiculous. To bring up my dogs being drugged, pretty fucking ridiculous.
Real quick, I just want to say the cheating happened 4 years ago. Bobbles and I have moved past it. So fucking what?
He say, so fucking what? You enjoyed it. That's what. And you probably miss it.
You know, you're calling my husband a schmuck because of the way Tom talked to me. My husband knows, we're talking about SG now, Arlene. I don't want to give out her full name or her channel name. I don't want to promote her. That's why I call SG Nitty Nitty, because I don't want to. SG doesn't know that because I told her I gave my dog Benadryl. I said the vet said it's okay to give him Benadryl for anxiety when we leave here. And then whenever I go live, I was allowed to give him some. But the weather started to cool off here in Tennessee. And we started going back out to the dog park every other day. And so he's calmer because we wear his ass out at the dog park.
Oh, yes.
I mean, wear his ass out, you know. And yeah, she went lower than you even went with me, Sharon. She went low. I mean, she went low on you. And I'm not going to bring up how, you know, some people know, some people don't know, but, you know, that's what community posts for. But, you know, because I thought I was friends with her. I stood up for her. Whenever, yeah, Benadryl is fine for dogs. I don't overdose them. I give them the dose that my vet said I can give him. You know, to sit there and say, oh, and to dog on my
Carrie Ann.
And to dog on my other dog, 15, a 15-year-old pug who coughs. I do give him medicine for that. Yes, seasonal allergies. They say give Benadryl to dog for seasonal allergies. It's not drugging your dog. It's helping your dog.
Everybody already told you several times about the cough of your dogs. And, you know, that's between you and your dogs. If you don't mind your dog's coughing, that's your business. But real talk though, this is the first person out of a cult that's being kicked out of the cult that was built. How I need to put it? The cult that was built with inside $10 Tommy cult of the rejects. That's how you do it. Yeah.
You know, why so hard on SG yet you give Tom so many passes? I gave, no, you don't understand. I gave SG way too many passes to CBX.
Oh, yes.
I should have never went and been her friend again after she sat there and threw a fit while I was live one time. She starts to go to stalk all my in the comment section where people were talking about her that I didn't see. It was from like a day or two before my live, right? And so she's like going through them and she's texting me.
Why is Bobble acting like it's the same? The way she slob. It ain't even licking, is it, y'all? The way she slobs all through the crack of $10 Tommy's ass. She do whatever he say when he say it. And we know why you do it, because you wouldn't have got the interviews without it. Come on now. Stop trying to act like you got so much game. When if he didn't tell them females to do it, they wouldn't have did it, man.
Hey, you need to remove those comments. Why did you remove those comments? You hearted a comment. I might have hearted a comment. I heart a lot of comments that are against me too. Why do you get special attention? She wanted me to stop what I was doing. Tom and SG are a lot alike. Sorry, Tom.
Alright, I'm going to explain it like this real quick, Bobbles. When Bobbles hearts a comment, it's not saying that she likes it or agrees with it.
Well, no, don't say that. Like, but sometimes...
For example, on your last live, you hearted all of them to let everybody know that you did go through the comments. And
I read them and I took them into consideration. I let people have their right to their opinion to say what they're going to say. And if I leave comments up that are horrible to me, like this little thing that's going off because I have this in the background, which is fake. The lights aren't fake. These are real. And this stuff over here is real. But those behind me, all that stuff is not real. So I have this little line on me right now. And somebody made a comment, that was hamburger grease, right? I'm like, I hearted the comment and I looked it up. But
that was funny. that was hamburger grease, wasn't it? That was funny.
For her, I shouldn't have fucking left the comments up, but I didn't see all of them. And she's texting me on a...
You know she deserved it too. She the one brags all the time about eating in bed, that she eats in bed. So it probably was hamburger grease.
Live telling me to take the motherfuckers down. Why would I keep them up? Yada, 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 yada. And I wasn't responding to her because I was live. So she goes live, she jumps the gun, and she starts talking smack.
Oh, no, Willow.
How would a friend do this? Why would a friend do that? Da, 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 da. She did not talk to me in private. If she would have waited till we were in private...
What's all this private talking, man? What's all this private talking, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like y'all been day ones since birth. I mean, what's all this private talking, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all, man. They forming some type of little clique, which is more like a cult, because they know if people don't like you for a certain thing, they can roll off of that, and they can try to play off of that for the better of their channel. But you know, I don't care, man. Like y'all see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? They want to make shit. I make shit off you. It's all choke. It's all good. You want to steal my words. You want to steal my squizzer. You know what I'm saying? You want to steal my style and my flavor, but then you don't want to give me no props for it. You just want to talk about me all day. But yeah, I still know how to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got to get it the gritty, the grimy, the slimy, the scurvy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a D-City, baby.
I would have took the stupid ass comments down to please her. And I did take the comments down to please her. You know, whenever Ollie offered the truce between us, right? SG blowing up my phone to be included. Blowing up my phone. I was so busy. I had somebody else doing my talking for me.
What she just say? SG blowed up my phone to be included because she knew what was going on. They knew if they can form this little clique, this cult within a cult, they knew they can all blow up, and they just needed somebody to basically try to sacrifice. And they thought they was gonna sacrifice me by dragging me up in their shit. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you wanna give me a thumbs up or none of that shit. I just know this, man. I know some fake, phony people, and I don't need to talk to you twice to see that shit.
I was so damn busy and was telling Ollie that the next day that I will go over the live, everything, and get back to her and all this shit because I was so busy that night, right? And SG is blowing up my fucking phone. Wouldn't let it go because she wanted to be included in the truce. So instead of SG getting on there, SG trying to, she could have spoke up for herself because we all know she can talk. We all know she can talk. A lot. Like.
Yeah, like you. But it be dragging, man. It be dragging. Like you be trying to act like you doing like you multitasking or something when actually you don't forget what the fuck you was finna talk about, dog. You know what I'm saying? Talk about give me a moment. You know what I'm saying? I know that game, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't forgot what the fuck you was talking about. And you never come back to the same conversation. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do no drugs. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is all good. Yeah. All right.
Like 6 hours worth of griping. Lots, And it is what it's just, she could have done the same thing and she could have negotiated for herself and all this other stuff and blah, blah, blah. But I still included her. I would text her, calm the fuck down. I will include you. Stop texting me so much.
I will include you in the call. I will include you. I will include you in this blow up, in this conniving ass thought that we done came up with. I will include you. That's why they was on live together, y'all. That's why they was on live together after Bible do a live for 4-5 hours. They was on live together on SG channel, not even getting no hits, but they be on live for like 8-9 hours on that bitch. But no, they wasn't in no court. No, they wasn't motherfucking in cahoots and trying to motherfucking bring me down. Cause they damn so spoke about me the whole damn time.
I'm busy. I'm in Walmart. We're at the laundromat. We're doing this. We're doing that, And it just gets so crazy. And I did treat her like I treated Tom. I let her get away with so much shit.
She said she treated you like she treated Tom. So she basically slobbed your ass too. I told you she was a carpet muncher, dog. I told you she was a carpet muncher. These carpet munchers, man. You know what I'm saying? You see how they playing. They go both ways, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why Mr. Bobblehead sit in the back and barely say a damn thing. How that girdle feel, Mr. Bobbles? You know what I'm saying? Do it fit well? Well, can you model it for us? Can you spin a little bit? Can you what they call that, what the ballets do and shit? Can you whatever that shit is? Can you do that for us? Cause I know you motherfucker can't wait to do it. I know you can't wait to hit the runway with that new girdle on.
She is exhausting. She exhausted me, and she's still exhausting me. She makes my blood pressure stay high. And I take blood pressure pills. I should probably stop smoking. But she makes it stay high. And, you know, she was running her mouth through the...
I was late on it, but that was the first smart thing she said. I should stop smoking. That was the first smart thing she said. I should stop smoking.
Last night, and I'm listening to this, and she's, you know, putting me down. She's telling lies. She's assuming about shit. I mean, it's to bringing up his cheating and everything that she could possibly do, saying, you know, fuck you. Well, and she got offended. I should have left the friendship dead and done at that, but she kept coming around again, and she makes me feel guilty because she has cancer. So, you know, she says nobody stands up for her. She doesn't have any friends that stand up for her. She was telling me this. She's got Catherine Guthrie that stands up for her. She's got Throwback that stands up for her. By the way, Throwback and y'all were lying like a motherfucker when Throwback was standing up for you. Lying. Both y'all lied to each other on that one. Anyway, oh my God. Diddy has Bobble's photo on his live title, Carpet Muncher. Why? Because he's a fucking truffle nut dumbass. Anyway.
No, not truffle nut. He's a stout fucking twat snot.
Nitty is such a...
What the fuck you just say, man? What kind of word was that? Now I'm finna be racist. I am finna be racist because I know this wrong. Because that wasn't even a white word, man. That wasn't even a white word. It wasn't a black word. So what kind of word was that? He came. Y'all want to hear that shit again? Because he came up with some old, man, I don't even know what the fuck he said, man. Real talk. I can understand a baby better than I can understand his ass. Now check it out. What'd he say?
Pressure stay high. And I take blood pressure pills. I should probably stop smoking. But she makes it stay high. And, you know, she was running her mouth through the night last night, and I'm listening to this, and she's, you know, putting me down. She's telling lies. She's assuming about shit. I mean, it's to bringing up his cheating and everything that she could possibly do, saying, you know, fuck you. Well, and she got offended. I should have left the friendship dead and done at that, but she kept coming around again, and she makes me feel guilty because she has cancer. So, you know, she says nobody stands up for her. She doesn't have any friends that stand up for her. She was telling me this. She's got Catherine Guthrie that stands up for her. She's got Throwback that stands up for her. By the way, Throwback and y'all were lying like a motherfucker when Throwback was standing up for you. Lying. Both y'all lied to each other on that one. Anyway, oh my God. Diddy has Bobble's photo on his live title, Carpet Muncher. Why? Because he's a fucking truffle nut dumbass. Anyway.
No, not truffle nut. He's a straight out fucking twat snot.
Nitty is such a bitch.
He said twice. He said twice. That's what he said, right? I don't know what the fuck that is. But man, that basically just tickled me, man. That tickles me and shit. You know what I'm saying? You cute like a bitch.
Bitch. He is a bitch. He's recording my audio right now. Nitty, I'm gonna teach Sharon, I'm gonna teach Angie, and I'm gonna teach Lego how to get your fucking shit that you're using of ours taken down. You already couldn't post for a fucking week. You want another, it's 2 weeks next time? Then I think it's like the third time you get your channel down? I mean, come on, Nitty, get your own fucking content, dude. We are not your fucking content.
Oh, yes, you are. And I will keep doing it. This is called a review. And I can do it all I choose. Now, you just keep on minding your business. Huh? You feel me? You big ass hologram? You like a hologram, dog. You know what I'm saying? All I can see is your head floating around.
Can you not think for yourself? We all know you're a fucking idiot. You cannot think for yourself, Nitty. You have no content because you have no brain. You have no mind.
You want me to be insulted. You want me to feel insulted by you. I'm telling you, before I feel like you can put me down, Bobbles, you gotta lose about 50 to 100 pounds, dog. Can you even breathe? Can you even move around? Can you even enjoy any money that you're gonna get from YouTube? Can you? Because all you can do is sit your ass down and watch somebody else spin the shit. Don't fuck with me, bitch. You can't fade with me. You been jocking and riding my nut strap since motherfucking, we done did a live or two together. You think because you got this little click that $10 Tommy done threw down to your bitch ass? $10 Tommy finna come for your neck. $10 Tommy. Who's the next one to come on down to the price is right on the $10 Tommy show tonight? Who's the next one? Cause bitch, you done. How much shit $10 Tommy finna come out on your bitch ass? How much shit $10 Tommy finna let go on your slow ass? How much shit Tommy finna motherfucking tell everybody and let these videos and these recordings that he got of your ass, bitch? When he late night, when he drinking that scotch, when he feeling like motherfucking all he need is really Becky, and he ain't got another thought. He just want to get to the D, and he want to motherfucking roast anybody that's gonna come between it. And it's gonna be you, ho. It's gonna be you. That's all he gonna think about. He gonna roast your ass. And I'm gonna make sure he do. I'm gonna make sure he do. I'm gonna brand it in his mind. I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker know that you sold him out, bitch. You got 3 interviews from his ass. You blew up from that shit. You owe $10 Tommy, motherfucker. He owns your motherfucking trick ass. And he owns your husband too. That's why he wear a girdle. How you like your skirt, bitch? I'm talking about your husband because I know you can't put on nothing but a damn curtain rod, a whole damn curtain, bitch. You gotta put a curtain on or a big ass motherfucking king size sheets or a rug. I know ain't too many things can fit your ass. I'm just being nice about it. You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta get your shit custom made.
This is why you come up with the most asinine fucking bullshit. You know? Oh, Survivor Girls.
You could come up with 1,000 more words. One thing you can't come up with, bitch, is getting your ass off that couch. Try to raise the fuck up, bitch. Try that trick. You know what I'm saying? Try to raise your fat ass up and stand up and move, ho. You know what I'm saying? Something you was taught when you was a toddler, trick. Now you trying to sit up here trying to get a lawsuit. Trying to act like you don't walk, bitch. But your husband still fuck your ass. I know he said that's why he walk around and drag. That's why he walk around and drag. Him and JC Bear. Him and JC Bear the best of friends. That's how y'all truly got hooked up, right, bitch? Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. Cause you ain't on my level. You can't even stand the fuck up. Nor can your husband stand up for your ass. He didn't do it with $10 Tommy, and everybody seen that. $10 Tommy put y'all ass on blast. Just like I the show. That's why you jealous, ho.
Bob's husband, you know, he cheated on her. You know, what kind of woman is she? and he don't even stand up for her. You know, he's a schmuck. He's a schmuck because he doesn't stand up for his wife when he just allows Tom to talk to her like that. Like, you know, she drugs her dogs. Oh my God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Right, Mr. Rourke? Right, Catherine? I mean, come on. Get your own fucking content. Hey, Nacho, get your own fucking content, Nitty. And Survivor Girl, focus on your radiation, ho. I got your Lego. I got your the PO box up in the banner. It's okay. Yeah, I know you had a long day. Then you had to handle me and Reyes on your live earlier. I was telling people about that to go check out your live. Mr. Bobbles dropped your link for you, Lego. Do you want to come up, Lego? Are you good, or you want to pimp out the coat drive? Yeah, she was like, oh my God, she said so much. It's not even worth going to her. Listening to.
Beavis and Butthead had a baby. I mean, not a baby, a gaby.
Beavis and Butthead had a gaby. Yeah, basically. You know, it's like, shut the fuck up, Survivor Girl.
Combined with the
Survivor Girl, you and Cray Cray deserve each other because you're both crazy bitches. Focus on your radiation for your cancer. When I asked you about that, like, if you're done with your cancer is gone and you're just going to radiation because you don't want the cells to come back, probably you would do a great video of SG. But you know, if I asked you that question, I wasn't doing it to be mean. You're telling people I did that on purpose to be mean. No, you turn my shit around on me all the time. You turn so much shit about, like, what comes out of my mouth. You turn it around and you twist it and you squeeze it and you suck it dry as you do every fucking bit of alcohol. You sit there for hours and drink and get drunk and run your fucking mouth.
Man, she talked like a sailor, dog. She talked like a drunken man in a pool hall. Y'all act like that's attractive. Y'all act like a butch woman, a woman that's acting tougher than a man, is feminine. I'm just saying, cause I don't like tough women. Ain't nothing about a tough woman turns me on. So if that's what you call being a strong woman, being motherfucking a man hater, being a man beater, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing attractive about that shit. And only thing you think you doing something because you found weak ass men's to play your bitch. But ain't nothing weak about me, ho. And like I said, you ain't on my level. You never been. I would never ever stoop as low to even motherfucking think about fucking with a hoe that weigh motherfucking 800 pounds and can't even motherfucking stand the fuck up. I'm just saying. You gotta be shitting on yourself. You gotta be shitting on yourself, dog. Ain't nowhere in hell you can wipe your ass. Ain't nowhere in hell you can wipe your ass. Huh? Prove it. Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Prove it. All this woman do, man, is flip-flop from set to set, selling out all her friends just to come up. Like I told y'all, man, I'm gonna keep it 100 all day. Cause ain't nothing about this YouTube, man, gonna make me kiss nobody ass. Ain't nothing about this YouTube gonna make me kiss nobody ass. They must ain't never had no choke. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a lot of phony ass fundraisers, channels. It's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna be found out. Because the more and more people you draw into your motherfucking channel, the more and more people gonna dig into your life, bitch. And they gonna see you ain't about shit. They gonna see it for themselves, ho. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing about you, motherfucker. Ain't nothing about you good to go.
fucking drinking while going through radiation. Stop fucking smoking while going through radiation. Get the fuck off of YouTube if you have to be mean to everybody. When I said Tom don't give a shit about you, you're the one that said Tom should have just loved you. I mean, that sounded pretty fucking creepy to me. That sounded pretty damn stalkerish, because you can't leave him the fuck alone. You can't. You cannot leave.
Nor can you. You can't leave $10 Tommy alone either. So why you always trying to motherfucking point somebody else out? I tell y'all all the time that these cats good to point out somebody else motherfucking faults, but they can't never point out themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they the biggest motherfucking ass kissers. We already know this shit. This ain't nothing but an ass kissing set.
Leave him alone. You are obsessed with a man that wants nothing to do with you. He doesn't want you. Mr. Rourke does, not Tom. Give Mr. Rourke your time and energy, not Tom. Tom's not going to love you. Tom is never going to want to talk to you. Tom wants nothing to fucking do with you. And I'm sorry to give you this information, how I'm giving it to you, but it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to be talking about you anymore after this, SG. I'm done. But tonight was I'm bitching night. I'm about to bitch because I don't want my shows to always be bitching. I don't want to be mean and hateful all the time. But enough is enough. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Don't twist my words. Don't put words in my mouth. Have your facts straight. Nitty, have your facts straight. Q, have your facts straight. Stop being lying, twisted ass motherfuckers. Stop. All my shit is on YouTube. None of my videos are on hide or private. None. Even when we get done with the members only stuff, I even delete those. Nothing is on private. So when you twist my fucking words and you put words in my mouth and you run your mouth and you say fucked up shit about me, just remember.
Damn. I should have showed y'all this piece. This bitch is actually moving her hands, man. I should have showed y'all this piece. She was actually moving her hands. I ain't gonna even lie. That was the closest thing I ever seen her do to a dance. That was the closest thing I ever seen her really moving her ass. You know what I'm saying? She was actually moving back and forth, man. We really pissed that bitch off.
People aren't that stupid. People can go watch other people's lives and know what they said, know what they did, know how they are, and their true self. So focus on your radiation and get a fucking life. Okay, I'm done. I wish her the best, but get a life. Cancer is no joke, but she's the only person in this world with cancer that I would not stand up for anymore. She doesn't know how to keep friends. She doesn't know how to be friends. It's me. I. It's always about her. It really is. So, she's just a really bad, bitter person. And I'm sick of dealing with really bad, bitter people.
Is anybody gonna ever tell me what's up with them dolls in the background that appears to be tortured, scary, it's really sickening, It really make your stomach turn because you see a kid and you see a child in pain. Anybody can tell me what's up with them dolls? Because what I'm looking up is that's a way of some type of religious worship, some type of religious witchcraft. Yeah. That's what I'm looking up. That's what it's telling me. That's some form of some type of religious witchcraft. So anybody look that up and find out something different, man, let me know. Because that's all I'm coming up with, though.
I don't want that energy no more. I want to do, I want to go back to covering the stuff that goes on in the real world, Okay, so I got a JC Bear, Mr. Bubbles. Do you have anything to say before I talk about something?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
I think you covered everything.
Okay, before I pull up this screenshot,
But
you're working for nothing too.
Exactly.
and to those
Hi,
who are tuning in
I'll sit here
from
like anybody. Well, this will be part of my bitching.
oh no, it's the bitching sagas with Bubbles.
All right, hold up. I'm just getting to the slow mode setting. I will slow it down. Is it really going that fast?
You see, on StreamYard, you really can't tell. Hey, Missy Morgan. Hey, lead by Trudeau. Smarten up. I'm not going to swear, but smarten up. Like
I swear.
Yeah.
A channel. This is what happened. I'm not going to dog him out, so don't think I'm going to sit there and put him down and all this other stuff. I'm going to tell you what happened from my side of the fence. So with Maddie, if you got a heart, it means I saw them. I didn't necessarily agree with everything, but I did heart, so you knew that I saw what you wrote. There's some that I reluctantly
let you know that Bubbles did read it.
Yeah, to let you know I read it. Some I was like, do I really gotta heart this shit? And I still hearted it to let you know that I did read it. The situation with Tom will no longer be coming on my channel. This is what happened. I'm not gonna dog him out, so don't,
Yeah, don't dog him out, because he gonna dog your ass. That's for sure. And, you got booted. He kicked your ass to the curb. That's what happened. And nothing motherfucking different. You got kicked to the curb. And you felt that shit. Because now you're on your own, bitch.
Don't think I'm going to sit there and put him down and all this other stuff. I'm going to tell you what happened from my side of the fence. So I'm not going to be dogging on him. I just want to let you guys know that he won't be coming back anymore. After what he did last night, what he said and what he did, putting people down in the chat, putting my mods down, he overstepped.
Why do she always come back to apologize after the fact? What I say, y'all? I say, why do she always come back to apologize after the fact? Bitch, handle business when shit is motherfucking going down. Why you always motherfucking want to motherfucking talk about somebody when they ain't around? I mean, come on, dog. You could have did all that shit when the live was going on. Y'all was on that bitch like 3 to 4 hours, bitch. You ain't said not one word. Cause $10 Tommy got your ass in check. And long as your ass motherfucker keep $10 Tommy happy, you think you got something popping.
He just overstepped, okay? And I didn't want to sit there and scream and yell at him that night. I wanted to take care of things in private. I try to do a lot of things in private.
Yeah, it's not Superwoman.
And I had, I wanted to just wait, even though I did tell him up a bit about, when he was going at my mods. And so, no, I'm getting to that, Lewis. Don't worry. I'm getting to what Tom said. I'm getting to that, what he said on his chat. But this is my side,
hey, Reggie.
Not his side. So you can say what he said, but this is what I'm saying. Basically, how he treated my mods and other people that didn't deserve it, especially my mods. My mods were doing exactly what I asked my mods to do.
Exactly.
My mods know that I allow as much free speech as I possibly can allow. I allow people to have their opinions as much as I can possibly let them have their opinions. That's why they know that if it got really, really bad and someone was just being, really, really horrible, then to time the person out. Don't block. I was going to be the only person that would block. It would be my discretion, not my mods that night. They knew, just time somebody out and going overboard, you know? And
real quick, I've just got to say, Luna.
Hey, JDS. I'm
sure she knows what that's for, but way to go, Luna.
It was, hey, Reggie.
Check this out. I don't care. I personally don't give a F. But her mods was dogging the fuck out of $10 Tommy. Her mods was disrespecting TBoy all damn day. They timed him out. They probably even blocked his ass.
It was just very, very uncalled for him to attack my mods. I don't go attack his mods. You know, I did. He had, hey, Tink, you know, he had one of his mods in here that was coming at everybody else and coming at me, being a bitch to me. And, you know, that person ended up getting timed out by one of my mods, but it is what it is. Tom stated he would never come on Bobo's live again after the way Maddie was savage. But I'm getting to that point, Lewis. He's got his live to say what he wants, but this is my live to say my side. You know, like there's always two sides to a story, and he went ahead and said what he was gonna say, and now I'm saying what I'm gonna say.
You don't get it. Let me paint the picture for you with your slow ass. This means this old man that rides around in his Astro vans, orange t-shirt, fisherman cap, with his dog on his lap, probably got his pants pulled down. This means it's gonna be a lot more lonely nights for this old, played out, corny old man. So you know what that means. Since it's gonna be a lot of lonely nights for his ass, and he can't ride to the D and run these streets. You heard me. He can't ride to the D and run these streets. That means he gonna be on that scotch a lot. He gonna be on that scotch a lot. And you know when $10 Tommy, TBoy, on that scotch, he gonna run his chops. He gonna run his chops. He gonna run his chops until he motherfucker can't stop. And I can't wait. Yay. And I know all the rest of his subscribers know it's finna pop off too. And they waiting, bitch, to roast you.
Everybody got their say, you know. I came on Thursday. I'm not on again until Saturday. Everybody had their time to say what they were going to say. So now I'm saying what I want to say, you know. Anyway, so the disrespect to my mods is what got me. Before I did that interview, me and Maddie already talked about there was going to be assholes in the chat. I told her that my mods would, you know, time out people if they got really disrespectful. I said to the chat numerous times, please be respectful. You know, let me just do this interview. If the interview wasn't good enough for anybody, then you do it. You call her up and you ask her if she can do that interview. I did not pay for that interview. There's a rumor, because there's a guy named Q the barber that's going around spreading lies and putting words in my mouth, putting words in Lego's mouth. I mean, he's just over there running his damn mouth every
James, Skippy. I loved your reaction to Tom McDonald.
Yeah, we watched your reaction video earlier. It was really good, James. But, you know, I gotta stay on point.
This cat pulled the beef from Kensington. I thought he was cool with Lego. I know he come from Lego set. I don't like his ass though either though. You know what I'm saying? Cause he run his mouth too much. And he don't know a damn thing. He just a motherfucker played out addict. That motherfucker wish he was Maddie. Yeah, he another one that wish he was Maddie. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he in pants. But he really want to be in a skirt. He think he a bitch. So that's why he can motherfucking kind of like compare himself with Maddie. But I don't know what's up with this beef. I already told y'all, man. They got this YouTube. They got this YouTube fucked up. Cause this YouTube can actually motherfucking get into the streets. This shit don't gotta stay motherfucking YouTube, man. Y'all must don't look at YouTube enough. That's why, motherfucking, man, I have fun and I sit back and I just keep it just like that. You know what I'm saying? All this old motherfucker trying to go after somebody and destroy their life. Man, I ain't trying to get nobody motherfucking to actually fuck me up.
Wait. So, where's the last thing I said? I don't want to get off point. I can't remember.
Talking about Tom?
Of course I was talking about Tom, and now I got all sidetracked. So sidetracked. Anyway.
I keep on telling y'all, man, that bitch be forgetting. She's so damn intelligent. She forget all the damn time. I bet she forget to wipe her behind, man. I bet that bitch forget to wipe her ass.
Shit, I was trying to, okay, in the chat, what was the last thing I said? Because I want to make sure I get everything out. Okay, wait, no, I think I remember. Okay, my interview, my way, and what I was trying to do is what I did. You know, I don't think you got to understand, if you put yourself in someone's shoes and you've got all these people, you know, coming at you all the time.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this for the last time. Bobbles is the wrong person to be interviewing any of these women. She don't know nothing about the storyline. She don't know nothing about motherfucking what's been popping off since day one. And she ain't street smart. So that don't give her no motherfucking clue on how to really play this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That really puts her motherfucking behind the 8 ball, not in front of the bitch.
You know, I don't care what she's doing, but if you've got a bunch of people coming at you all the time, and it's not just other channels, it's other people, and they're coming at you and coming at you and coming at you, wouldn't you want one person to treat you with decency? Everybody.
What's wrong with humanizing someone?
Yeah, and so there was no reason for me to be a bitch. And with Tom getting uptight about how for Tom to get uptight about how the chat was being towards her, we already expected that.
These must be some Star Trek babies. That's all I'm seeing, dog. These must be some nerdy ass cats. Ain't nothing wrong with watching Star Trek, but you know it's known for nerdy cats. These must be some Star Trek motherfuckers, because all I hear from them is using words as though if they motherfucking like superhuman beings. What's wrong with me humanizing them? What's wrong with me restoring power up on them? What's wrong with me setting them free? Man, you just a regular cat from Tennessee. You just a hillbilly from Tennessee, dog. Don't get it fucked up.
Try to tell him. We already expected that people were going to be that way. Maddie was prepared for it. There's only so much that you can do. There was like 313 people or whatever at some point, and I can't babysit 314 people. And to be told I need.
And that's all because of $10 Tommy. If $10 Tommy didn't tell Maddie to step on set, and that was cool to do that, because the dumbest thing I seen from the whole interview was the fact that Maddie didn't get paid, dude. I think it was wrong. I think it was wrong of you, Bobbles, to not to pay on Maddie, not to give Maddie some choke, cause this gonna be your biggest. This gonna be your biggest video. I think that was wrong of you not to break Maddie off a damn thing. And I think it was wrong of you to motherfucker act like you don't know your damn lane. You didn't know exactly what $10 Tommy was trying to do. And you didn't play your role for him, bitch. You got confused. You actually thought your viewers and your subscribers got you where you at. But it really was a $10 Tommy set. It was them interviews that blew you up. Don't get it fucked up. It was the 3 interviews from Tassie, Becky, and now Maddie that blew you up. And everybody know that's them 3 females is $10 Tommies. That's his trophies. So why would he let them go to you unless y'all had some type of deal? And basically it was that y'all was gonna work together, because he was actually motherfucking losing subscribers. And you seem to be a little bit hot. But you wouldn't be as hot as you are now without the fact of them interviews. And then you didn't break out Maddie a damn thing, and you knew the whole motherfucking reason why you brought on your show was because people was trying to say that she was out here begging though. She was out here begging and scamming people for their show. So why wouldn't you break off some money? Why wouldn't you break off some ends so she can go out and get high, bitch? No, $10 Tommy gonna have to take care of that. You think $10 Tommy ain't gonna take care of Maddie? You think $10 Tommy ain't sent Maddie a little something through the Cash App? Man, you got the game fucked up. Maddie ain't did shit for free. And the fact that you ain't give nothing, bitch, yeah, you owe $10 Tommy. I hope he roasts your ass good.
Need more mods. Well, no, I can't get 20 million mods. That would make nobody want to speak their mind. They would be too afraid to speak their mind. Everybody has an opinion. I did go back to the chat replay. Yes, it is back up. I put it back up after I gave people time to kind of chill out. So if you didn't see the replay on the chat, you can go back and watch the live chat replay. But the thing is that me and Maddie had already sorted out the comments. Not me and Tom, me and Maddie. When I set up the interview, me set up the interview and talked to Maddie. It was us that talked about how the comments would be. Some comments.
Maddie even said she couldn't see the comments because she was on her phone. You have to go to a different tab yard on your phone to be able to see the comments.
Yeah, she couldn't even see the comments, but she was already.
Bobblehead. This the most your husband done talk since $10 Tommy been coming on your set. It's funny how he only talk when $10 Tommy ain't there. It's funny how he got only balls when TBoy ain't around.
Ready. I'm gonna get to SG, Roscoe. I'm gonna get to SG in a bit. It's bitch night and nobody's off limits. Exactly, be kind. And it wasn't for, even though Tom was getting offended, it wasn't his place to sit there and disrupt my live, to blow up my phone after blowing up the chat. And The thing is that what really did happen, I was not really watching the chat. I'd look over, look away, look over, look away. I was trying to focus on talking to Maddie. I'm not a journalist. I'm not a professional interviewer. I did the best job I could, but the chat was flying by. I knew my mods had it. You know, I have faith in my mods, and things happened the way they did, but I happened to look over. The universe works in mysterious ways, because I looked over and, I got it. You wait till you hear mine, Sharon. But when I looked over, I happened to see Tom's. I'm like, I wish I hadn't seen his. I really, really, really wish I hadn't seen his comment. The universe made me see his comment, and I'm guessing for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason. I just happened to look over and see that. And for a friend, right? A friend to say something like that to me was just I just don't get it. I really don't. And actually, you can tear me apart for saying that. I just don't get it. And first of all, it was embarrassing. Hey, Irvin, it was embarrassing as shit. It was so embarrassing. And the way he was talking to me, the way he was talking to his mods, I will take shit from somebody if I care about them to a point.
Hey, feel the love.
But hey, feel the love. But if they push me past that, push me past that limit, then I'm gonna snap. And I didn't want to snap and embarrass him back on my live.
No, you didn't want to snap and embarrass him on your live. You'd rather just motherfucking lick his behind and have skid marks all over your face. Yeah. I said you ain't want to embarrass him and lick his and piss him off. You'd rather lick his behind and have skid marks all over your face. Ain't that right, bobblehead?
I wanted to handle this in private, and I was going to handle this in private, but he brought it to the public by going on his live first. And the reason why I guess he was upset, because what happened was the next day I called him and I went off on him. I went off on him so bad. I told him, you don't tell me what the F to do with my...
That sound like some crap, man. That's some straight up lies. You ain't went off on nobody. No, let's just keep that right. You ain't went off on nobody, and you definitely ain't went off on no $10 time. Like I said, you should have took your tongue out of his ass on your live, and maybe somebody wouldn't be treating you the way that you getting treated today. Because all we seen you do was motherfucking lick and slob on that man's ass crack. And apparently you like it like that. You like being the toilet paper. You like skid marks on your face.
My live, you don't freaking blow up my live, while I'm live. You don't go off on my mods. My mods are good people. If you don't like them, then don't talk to them. It's not your fucking channel. I told him that was embarrassing. He shouldn't have done that. And he's coming back at me. But you don't understand how bad the people were to Maddie. Yes, I do comprehend how bad they were to Maddie. But the thing is that you threw a temper tantrum in the middle of it and blew things up out of proportion when they could have been handled in a different way, because Maddie was already prepared for the bullshit. And I try to tell him that, and he's not comprehending what I'm saying. And I'm not comprehending what he's saying.
She must mean by saying Maddie was prepared for the bullshit. She must mean Maddie was high. Ain't that right, bitch? That's what you mean? Maddie was prepared because she was high? You know what I'm saying? She was sky high, dog. Maddie was blew the fuck back. Maddie was motherfucking zoom, zoom, wham, whams. Maddie was motherfucker on cloud 9. Anybody seen motherfucking that with 2 damn eyes?
So it's just, you know, back and forth until I finally was like, shut the fuck up, you know? And he stopped. And then I don't know what all I said because I was just furious. I was seeing red, and I just let him have it even more. And then it went to like where, because of his comment about the damn, hey Fatso, you want those 500 pizzas? Right before I hung up on him, I was like, Tom, you make me not want to eat anything ever again, because you guys know my history with an eating disorder of, you know, bulimia and anorexia, and
she says she gotta eat. She says she gotta eat eating disorder. She over here talking about crackheads every day. She over here talking about crackheads being weak for a drug that takes your appetite, for a drug that takes your mind, for a drug that takes your whole thought. It takes your motherfucking loved ones from you. She over here talking about addicts every day, and she can't even motherfucking pull her plate away. She over here talking about addicts every day, and she got a hard damn time pulling her plate away. Get your big ass up from the table, man, and stop trying to eat every damn thing. Bulimia. No, bitch, it's called you too close to the refrigerator.
He wants to protect Maddie, but I'm his friend too, so he should have been protective of me. And you know, I do have a history of being involved in DB, and so screaming men, I tune them out a lot. Like, I don't hear a lot of what Tom says. I don't hear a lot of what Tom says when he starts going off and yelling. I tune him out, but it's not just him. It's all men that sit there and yell. I go into another world. It's just a thing that I do, and I did that with him. And
mechanism.
I guess, yeah, it's a defense mechanism because I'm trying to, you know, keep.
Oh, that's your defense mechanism when you get pissed off or a man piss you off? Because it seemed like you had a different way of handling things with me. It seemed like you motherfucker formed a cult to motherfucker go after me and my kid. Yeah. But with $10 Tommy, you run up in the fucking corner and motherfucker cry like a child. With $10 Tommy, you motherfucker crawl your ass motherfucker somewhere and hide like you ain't got no motherfucking class. With $10 Tommy, you motherfucking can't even motherfucking stand and motherfucking face his ass. But with me, you could form a cult to come after me and my kid. Yo racist ass.
Myself together or something. I don't know why I do it, but so every time he yells, I shut down and I don't hear him. I only hear bits and pieces. So it's just how I am. So, you know, I'm sure he doesn't really know that part, but he does know about the eating disorder part. I mean, you guys saw pictures. I was small, you know, and it was, you just don't do that as a friend.
Yeah, you was small, like when you was a teenager. You was small when somebody else controlled your motherfucking eating habits. Soon as you got grown and your husband kept on leaving you alone, roaming out in them streets to find him some meat. Yeah, he ain't found no female. I said to find him some meat. Y'all already said he cheated. Y'all ain't got no problem saying that. Y'all gonna try to act like it's good now. But he's still the one in motherfucking drag. He's still the one in drag. Something ain't right.
So before I hung up the phone, I was like, you made me never want to fucking eat a fucking thing ever again ever again. And I slammed the phone down. And then I texted him and I said, look, I need some time. I'll get in touch with you, later. And that was that. And I just needed time to calm down. I didn't already have sleep because I was already upset about the chat, Tom. I was really upset and I was dealing with a horrible, horrible migraine and no sleep and just in a really pissy mood, and then screaming with him, it didn't help. And so then I come to find out I'm watching. Thank you, Fisher. Thank you guys for all the good, kind comments. I really appreciate it. Then I'm watching Lego, and I'm not talking in there because I'm in a bad mood. I'm so tired, and so I'm not really saying anything. I'm not saying anything at all. I'm just watching, and I do that. I do that a lot. I do watch other people's chats and I don't talk, but I'm in there. I just don't, I don't talk. So I find out that Tom says that he had a big blow up with Bubbles, and he's no longer going to be my friend. And the next time he talks to me, or he's going to tell me, or he said he's going to tell me, he's not my friend, and he'll tell me. Well, he didn't tell me. There was no text saying, I don't want to be your friend no more. There was no phone call saying, I don't want to be your friend no more. There was nothing. I heard about it from somebody mentioning it in Lego's chat, saying at the end of his live, and I paused, I paused Lego and went and listened, and that's how I found out that he wasn't going to be my friend anymore. So this is why I say he will not be back on my chat ever again. Our friendship is obviously over. I do not want to dog on him. I do not want to put him down. A lot of times, like, people always ask, why do you let people, talk like that? Or why do you let people, scream and do this and that? And sometimes you got to let people show who they really are. And what's the best way to let someone to show the world who they are? Let them be themselves and talk. They'll either hang themselves or they'll be good. It's one or the other, and it is what it is, I didn't make him look like an asshole that night. He made himself look like an asshole.
I don't know what y'all females thinking, but you can never be bigger than $10 Tommy. No, I ain't riding his nuts. I'm just telling you what's up. You can never be bigger than $10 Tommy, because you're not the one that interviewed these females from 4th Street in Michigan and got your motherfucking name tied up in between everything that is wrong. That ain't your story. That's TBoy's. So you can never be bigger than TBoy's. And just because he threw you a couple bones, just because he threw you a couple little lines, just to get you strong, I bet you don't get that shit no more. I bet you don't get that shit no more. Definitely you ain't gonna get it for free. You ain't gonna get it for free. And if I was Maddie, that's what I'm saying. She dumb as fuck, man. Maddie, you dumb. Let me let you know, Maddie, you dumb. You could have charged that bitch $500. Your name carry weight. You could have charged that bitch Lisa Bill, bitch. Lisa C-Note. Why wouldn't you charge that hoe for an interview? That's stupid as fuck, man. Your name carry weight. She finna get paid off your ass. This is her biggest fucking video. Watch that bitch put like 100 motherfucking commercials on her, yo. She finna get paid off your ass. And you is giving out all your motherfucking business for free. Now $10 Tommy got to take care of your ass. You could have got the money both ways. Gerald, your pimping is weak. Let me just say that, man. Gerald, your pimping is weak.
You know, so it just is what it is. I'm not going to dog him out. If he gets onto my ass on his channel, I doubt he will, but if he does, then that's his thing. Okay, so, how do you, Mr. Bobbles, Tia wants to know, what do you think about how Tom spoke to me?
Do I like it? Fuck no. Am I proud of Bobbles for standing up to herself, or for herself? Yes. That's why a lot of the times when Bobbles is in a heated discussion with somebody, I step back. I let her handle it because I know she can do it. I have seen Bobbles go the fuck off on a motherfucker.
I will. No. Once I'm pushed,
she does it herself. Now, if he goes to get physical, yeah, I will step in.
I don't worry about Bobbles handling herself in a verbal confrontation with anybody. You know, it's simple as that. But my take on it is this: Tom Reed can run his channel any way he sees fit, and to how he wants to have his channel execute. You have the same right as the channel owner here. It is your right on how you want your channel run, on how you want the comments flow to go, because it's your channel. It represents you. So, again, when you have someone who, I mean, basically it was like watching a very overprotective parent in the chat with confronting other negative comments and so forth. But as been said in our own member chat, you know, Maddie is a grown adult woman. You've already discussed the different potentials before the interview even started of what
exactly, Barry.
So, you know, she seemed to handle it well. She wasn't paying attention to the comments. She was concentrating on the interview. I understand that there are people that defended her in the chat. There are people that were calling her out on various items. I don't follow Maddie and Gerald, so I don't know the history. I'm still learning about the whole addiction side of stuff here. But she handled it well. The people in the chat were...
The first honest thing said on this show. JC Bear just said, I don't follow Maddie and Gerald, so I don't know a lot about them. That was the first honest thing said on this show. And that's why Bobblehead should have never interviewed Becky, Tassie, and even Maddie. Cause she ain't finna dig in, and she ain't finna give the people what they want.
Doing what they were doing. Tom reacted as an overprotective parent in the comments, because for Tom, when he's doing an interview with somebody, he does not want negative comments in his member chat. You have a different platform. You have a different way of running your channel. And you've always made it known that, you know,
I agree too,
people can disagree respectfully and argue back and forth in the chat. But when you go, and I've always said this, be it if I'm arguing with a man, I'm arguing with a woman, when you go after someone's attributes, then that's when you know that you are not holding the argument.
Right.
And that's what disturbs me the most. It's like, either you have a valid argument, either you can't come to a compromise, but I am not going to go after somebody's looks, orientation, or weight, or anything like that, or where they live or so forth, because it just basically, it loses my credibility personally for myself.
Yeah.
Because then you're not getting your point across. And it is difficult when you care for somebody to sit there and hear the criticisms. But that's what happens when you're on a public platform. That's what happens when you're in an interview. That's what happens when you have a long history. And you have to be able to roll with it. I'm sure Maddie has had to deal with a lot more difficult situations than a cruel comment. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's why I leave the asshole comments up in the comment section, you know, towards me and stuff, is because, you know, I expect it from people. I am in the public eye. We are in the public eye, and it is what it is. People are allowed to have their opinions about me, about whoever they want to.
Well, remember when they used to post nasty stuff there, we used to call it up and judge it.
Yeah.
Very few men past the semifinals, you know?
It's
I agree, Tink. Common decency is a dying attribute.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk about, the fact that...
No, I just had to comment on that part.
No,
now I'm going to go back to the chat.
No, I want you to give your feedback tonight. Hey, Melissa, you know, the thing is that with Tom, it wasn't self-serving. It wasn't like that at all. I thought he was a friend. We fought, and then we talked about something that one of his mods was having an issue with me, and I was like, that's in the past, yada yada yada. Our truce is from that day forward. That happened in the past. And then it got us talking. And that's it. So nothing was self-serving. I'm doing fine on my own. You know, I have JC Bear as my co-host. I'm doing good.
I'm the accessory that can go from day to night.
Well, remember, JC Bear is the best thing that ever happened to you.
I know. Well, yeah, SG. like JC Bear is the best thing that ever happened to Bobbles, not her husband or her dogs or kids or grandkids. It's just JC Bear. JC Bear is the best thing that ever happened to Bobbles. Anyway, so you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you. I love you so much.
I'm the accessory that can go from day wear to evening wear, so it's all good.
I am grateful that I have you.
I can take back a beer or sip on champagne and talk about Proust if you'd like. Or Kierkegaard.
So, Tom, it wasn't self-serving. I never, it wasn't anything like that. So any assumptions are probably wrong. I don't sit there and try to debunk every assumption that people have about my relationship with anybody. I try to keep some things behind the scenes and improve it, because for the most part, I am a very private person. For the most part, that's why I don't talk too much about what I work, the working or kids or bills or, I will talk about bills lately because of the supply shortage. Work is not doing good, but it is what it is. But I won't talk about certain things because I like to stay private as much as possible. And so that's why I won't debunk a lot of things. I just let people assume what they want to assume. Now, there's a Q the Barbers going around saying that he sent Tom a 2,000-something word roasting email to him, and that Tom emailed him back saying, I paid Maddie $500 for that interview. That is bullshit. We already busted him. If you go to Legos Live, like after this one, maybe go over to Legos.
It's
today.
His other channel, Mr. Fuego Lego.
Oh, Mr. Fuego Lego, yeah.
Yeah, one second.
if you go to his, don't go now, of course, but if you go to his after this, you will see me basically call out Q, and Q leaves, goes to Sharon's and says, they were picking on me. No, we gave him time to answer because he lied on Angie's. Angie reacts, he lied on hers. Lied, you know. And so Tom never gave that boy an email. I mean, he's acting like a little boy with his lies. I don't know why he's all of a sudden came out of nowhere and he's going to Angie's, he's going to Sharon's, he's going to Legos, and he's starting lies. Also, so no, Tom.
Why you gonna say he came out of nowhere though? He came out of nowhere just like what? Just like Tommy D, Lego. As I recall, you kind of introduced everybody to Chosen One's community, dog. You was the one that motherfucker strode these people in. So I don't know how you gonna say he came from nowhere when he came from, and he is from, Lego set. I ain't gonna say I like his ass, cause I don't know shit about him. Just off rip though, you know what I'm saying? I think he a fucking pussy. But at the same time, y'all beef is y'all beef. I ain't got shit to do with that shit, dog.
I don't know if Tom ever gave Maddie money or not. Maddie didn't ask for any money. She wanted to do the interview. You know, I'm able to call somebody and talk to them and ask them for an interview. I'm hoping to get Sharon after she gets out of rehab. I want to be the first interview that she does, you know. But the Q lied a lot. He put words in my mouth.
Lego's other channel.
Okay.
Y'all know Shady ain't going no damn where. Shady done changed her motherfucking she done changed her date going in like 3 to 4 times already, man.
So, I mean, he lied and put words in my mouth. He put words in Lego's mouth. He's just, and the boy says, oh, I got a notepad. I write everything down. Well, if you're writing everything down.
Q the Barber is the new AT2.
You should be able, you're calling out AT2. But, you know, he should be able to get everything right if he is working. Clout chasing. Yes, basically clout chasing. I mean, so, and then he was telling people to send for the coat drive. To send the cash to his Cash App.
Cash App's to him.
Don't do that. Do not send. Do not send that boy any money for the coat drive. The PO box is in the banner running below, on where you can either send money or you can.
Weight or anything like that, or where they live or so forth, because it just basically it loses my credibility personally for myself.
Yeah.
Because then you're not getting your point across, and it is difficult when you care for somebody to sit there and hear the criticisms. But that's what happens when you're on a public platform. That's what happens when you're in an interview. That's what happens when you have a long history. And you have to be able to roll with it. I'm sure Maddie has had to deal with a lot more difficult situations than a cruel comment. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's why I leave the asshole comments up in the comment section, you know, towards me and stuff, is because, you know, I expect it from people. I am in the public eye. We are in the public eye, and it is what it is. People are allowed to have their opinions about me, about whoever they want to.
Well, remember when they used to post nasty stuff there, we used to call it up and judge it.
Yeah.
Very few men past the semifinals, you know?
I agree, Tink. Common decency is a dying attribute.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk about the fact that.
No, I just had to comment on.
No,
now I'm going to go back to the chat.
No, I want you to give your feedback tonight. Hey, Melissa. You know, the thing is that with Tom, it wasn't self-serving. It wasn't like that at all. I thought he was like a friend. We fought. And then, like, we talked about something that one of his mods was having an issue with me. And I was like, that's in the past, yada, yada, yada. Our truce is from that day forward. That happened in the past. And then it got us talking. And that's it. So nothing was self-serving. I'm doing fine on my own. You know, I have JC Bear as my co-host. I'm doing good.
I'm the accessory that can go from day to night.
Well, remember, JC Bear's the best thing that ever happened to you.
I know. Well, yeah, she like JC Bear's the best thing that ever happened to Bobbles, not her husband or her dogs or kids or grandkids. It's just JC Bear. JC Bear is the best thing that ever happened to Bobbles. Anyway, so you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you. I love you so much.
I'm the accessory that can go from day wear to evening wear, so it's all good.
I am grateful that I have you.
I can take back a beer or sip on champagne and talk about Proust if you'd like. Or Kierkegaard.
So, Tom, it wasn't self-serving. I never, you know, it wasn't anything like that. So any assumptions are probably wrong. I don't sit there and try to debunk every assumption that people have about my relationship with anybody. I try to keep some things behind the scenes and in private, because for the most part, I am a very private person. For the most part, that's why I don't talk too much about what I work, you know, the working or kids or bills, or, you know, I will talk about bills lately because of the supply shortage. Work is not doing good, but it is what it is. But I won't talk about certain things because I like to stay private as much as possible. And so that's why I won't debunk a lot of things. I just let people assume what they want to assume. Now, there's a Q the Barbers going around saying that he sent Tom a 2,000-something word roasting email to him, and that Tom emailed him back saying, I paid Maddie $500 for that interview. That is bullshit. We already busted him. If you go to Legos Live, like after this one, maybe go over to Legos.
It's
today.
His other channel, Mr. Fuego Lego.
Oh, Mr. Fuego Lego, yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
If you go to his, don't go now, of course, but if you go to his after this, you will see me basically call out Q, and Q leaves, goes to Sharon's and says, they were picking on me. No, we gave him time to answer because he lied on Angie's. Angie Reacts, he lied on hers. Lied, you know. And so Tom never gave that boy an email. I mean, he's acting like a little boy with his lies. I don't know why he's all of a sudden came out of nowhere and he's going to Angie's, he's going to Sharon's, he's going to Legos, and he's starting lies. Also, so no, Tom, I don't know if Tom ever gave Maddie money or not. Maddie didn't ask for any money. She wanted to do the interview. You know, I'm able to call somebody and talk to them and ask them for an interview. I'm hoping to get Sharon after she gets out of rehab. I want to be the first interview that she does, you know. But Q, you know, Q lied a lot. He put
There's
words
a
in
link
my
for
mouth.
Lego's other channel.
Okay. So, I mean, he lied and put words in my mouth. He put words in Lego's mouth. He's just lying. And the boy says, oh, I got a notepad. I write everything down. Well, if you're writing everything
Cheetah Barber
down,
is the new AT2.
you should be able, oh, you calling out ET2. But, you know, he should be able to get everything right if he is working clout chasing. Yes, basically clout chasing. I mean, so, and then he was telling people to send for the coat drive. To send the cash to his Cash App.
Cash Apps to him.
Don't do that. Do not send. Do not send that boy any money for the coat drive. The PO box is in the banner running below, where you can either send money or you can send coats to the coat drive. Don't give Lego or Mal from AML Films. Yeah, he went ghost real quick, didn't he, Christine?
Yes, he took tail and ran like a scared little bitch.
I busted him bigger than shit. And then I went toe-to-toe with Venezuela Reyes on that, so you guys might want to go watch that, because I definitely won that troll. That troll war, I definitely won that today. But, like, hands down. But don't give him money, please. Either give it to Lego or give it to Mal from AML Films, or send the coats or the money to the PO box that's scrolling. He's on Mal's. From what I understand, he does some promotion for him, but
he's new to the whole YouTube scene. Like recently, just got a channel.
So yeah, let's go, Brandon. You know, so yeah, just don't send it. Send it to the two guys that are actually doing the coat drive, please. Oh my God,
yes, if it ain't Lego or Mal, don't send no money to anybody for the coat drive except for those two, because they're the ones that are doing it.
He lied about so much on Bubble Shoot Up Race and spit him out. Yeah, I did. He lied. He lied about. He said I blocked him and wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him up on my panel when Maddie was up. Nobody got on the panel. He didn't understand that you had to be a subscriber for at least an hour to talk. It cuts down on the trolls for me to do that.
Yes, and that was genius of Bubbles to do it like that.
It was, Lego
makes
does
the mod
not want
a whole lot easier.
Lego does not want Q's Cash App to be up there for the coat drive, you know. Oh, you hid. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll have to. You had your hitter. See if you can go up and undo it, Dan. If it doesn't let you do it, I'll have to do it after I get off the live, or if I have a down moment, because I've got to go through the block list in order to do it. On my side, what I can see, I can't see when people are blocked or timed out on my side of the screen. So, if you can't find it, then I'll have to get it afterwards. Anyway, yeah, Lego prefers if you guys buy the coats and not send money. So that should tell you a lot right there, you know. Yeah, right, Roscoe? Q the barber got on Angie's panel, the narcissist, and hogged the spotlight. He talks too much. Blah, 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 blah. He just ran his mouth. It's on Angie. Okay, good. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Sorry, CVX.
Sorry about that. That PO box.
Yes, M. Fisher. That's the PO box for AML.
And if you can send coats there, that would be awesome. They need as many as they can. They can get kids coats, female coats, male coats, everything that, even I'm pretty sure like socks too. Socks and gloves would be a needed necessity as well.
And warmers.
Yeah, it gets cold up there in Philly, so he can create it. I'll tell him about that. Anyway, so basically he's been running his mouth, not getting stuff right, and it's on Angie Reacts from last night. You can hear the shit, because if you watched my live with the interview, and then you watch what he was saying, yeah, it don't add up, and it's bullshit, and I don't like people like that. If he wants to get his channel off the ground, so be it. You can talk shit about me all you want. You can put me down all you want, but don't put words in my mouth that I didn't say, especially when everything on YouTube is recorded. How can you sit there and say, that someone said something when it's on video, what they actually said, It just
I
doesn't
think
make
it is,
sense. It just doesn't make sense, so I gotta take a sip. Anyway, yeah, I don't trust Q. Thank you, Superwoman. Okay, the next person, Sharon, you in here? I gotta have a little rebuttal to you, darling. She already knows. She already knows. A little rebuttal to her. My cigarettes go out.
This isn't the dog or anything like that.
I'm not dogging on Sharon. I'm not going to be mean to Sharon. I just got to do a little bit of a rebuttal. The softy thing, right? This is. I see where Sharon was coming from. I did go very, very hard on her, but don't worry, she got me back. Don't trust that she's not. She didn't lay there defenseless. She struck back at me pretty damn hard. She's a fighter, and we both got into it.
And Sharon, you were the first one to do a parody that mentioned me. It was like, yep. Woohoo! So the way I saw it, even though I understood where Sharon was coming from, she's in here. She just said, yeah, she's in here. Even though I understood her side of the argument, it wasn't really an argument. It was like a little tip, because I was talking on the phone. I was trying to get my makeup on. I was nervous about the interview. She's coming at me like, you better go hard at her. And I just had so many things going on at the same damn time. So I was just like, I'm going to just do what I got to do, blah, blah, blah. So I might have sounded a little bit snappy, but Jesus, there's a lot of, if I say that I'm doing my makeup, it means I'm doing my makeup and doing other things at the same time.
Yes, when Bubbles is doing her Bondo, don't fuck with her.
It's a process. So,
Even I'll leave her the fuck alone.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he'll be like, do you need anything? No? Okay. I'm going to sit over here in the corner, wait for you so you don't bite my head off. But, so... so I understand where she was coming from, but my side of it is basically, I hurt Sharon really, really bad, right? Obviously I did. And even through all the apologies that I have made to her, right? All the apologies that I've made to her, I still feel like shit for as low as I went on her. Even though I've apologized, I still feel like shit. So where I was coming from is, between the thing for the where I opened up and talked about my mental health and how I will snap on somebody and go at them and go at them and go at them, and I'm not, that I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be kinder to people. I'm trying to have more patience with people. And so where I was coming from was like, hey, Star A, y'all don't block Star A, we made up, we're friends. so no one blocked or timeout Star A, we are friends now.
Hey, Star.
We made up on Lego.
All I know is this. Your name always tied up with some scandalous shit. Your name always tied up with something motherfucking that ain't right. Nas tied up with this fundraiser shit. Then it's tied up with some crackheads, bitch. Then you fucking with TBoy. Fucking motherfucking with TBoy and his crew. You always tied up with something, bitch. That ain't motherfucking, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So something about you just ain't right. What's up with them dolls? That's what we want to know. What's up with them dolls, man? Is you worshiping? Is you a devil worshiper? Why do you enjoy seeing dolls looking like babies and kids being tortured? Why you get off on that? Like I said, your name is always tied up in some scandalous shit. That shit is let everybody know who you are, bitch. Good night. Nitty, baby. D City. CWG, rock with me. Good night, everybody. Sweet.